Hello everybody. Right, I'm going to blow a few spoilers here now whilst we're doing this. So as you can see, here's my normal desktop Lackey Stream, Lackey DSR and the Lackey version that I use when I'm talking about the meta, which I appreciate. Yes, I haven't done that for a while. It's still on the list. It revolves around me doing preparation work for it, and I haven't done the prep work, so I haven't done the templates. But also see there is an F20 version here and an update test version, both of which I've been working on. F20 are 20 decks, which there's a certain character in Canada that needs to take more credit for that than I do. Mitch, if you're listening, or when you listen, then you should have a big smile on your face because you've put an awful lot of work in there, and they wouldn't be where they are today if it wasn't for him. They're really close. They're probably 90-95% of the way done, and the idea is that they're going to go onto Superior Pod for people to print. And there may even be a limited edition deck version, something else to the deluxe box set, whatever you want to call it, going in there. And the update test is the changes that have been made to Lackey for Battletech or BT Tactics 2 recently, which includes a simple way, i.e. you click something to change between DSR mode and a normal mode, and then there's some legal stuff about torment legality, which works, although at the moment it's numbered 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4, which means nothing to me, whereas if it said box power limited draft or whatever else, or restricted, I would probably be a lot happier, and I would stop putting non-canonical cards into decks, which I did an awful lot in F20 and Mitch picked up on, and credit to the lad. Okie dokie. So for those of you that watched last week's episode, Chester beat me. He beat my Wolf's Dragoons deck with a Word of Blake C3 deck, which he played a couple of times before, loosely based on a deck that Mitch had put together as well. And I got a bit of a kicking, to be honest. I think there are a couple of things in there. I don't think Wolf's Dragoons are particularly strong. I don't think their units are particularly good. Their card distribution seems to be all over the place. There's politics here and tactics there and whatever else, and it seems to be a bit mishmashed, where a number of the other things that I've played seem to have some sort of focus. Hell's Horses with vehicles, was it Star Adder with discard? I think it was Star Adder with discard. I've done so many of them. Or is it Nova Cat? The one with confiscation in it. Let's have a look. Come on, come on. Confiscation is a Star Adder card. Other things and whatever else. So my return to Chester was, right, you're playing Wolf's Dragoons this week, and I'm going to return the favour, and I'm going to play Word of Blake. And this is the deck that I've come up with. And certainly there are two ways to build Word of Blake. There is one which is basically C3, and then there is another which is with battle armor, and I built both, and I didn't like the resource distribution on the battle armor. So I've gone slightly different, and the resource mix is simply assembly and tactics, some war funds, a black market, a Solaris, and I'm going to drop one of those, and I'm going to add one black market just to be on the safe side and save the deck. So 7 assembly, 7 tactics, 1 armament works, 6 war funds, 2 black markets and a Solaris. And the Solaris is going to be used for this theme of this deck to put into play the, where are they, Mani Domini pilot. And this pilot for me is just absolutely gross. +1 attack, +1 initiative, always nice. Mech piloted by Vic gets an additional +2 attack, which for 2 cost is pretty decent. And then the ability underneath, deplete 1 opposing engaged mech at the end of the battle. So it doesn't matter if this survives or not, whatever blocks it's going to get depleted, and that's worth another mech, because it's 1 less blocker or 1 less attacker. and you use these abilities during battle. So I've gone with 5 of those, and just because I can, we have Presenter Avitu. It sounds like you're having a sneeze, doesn't it? +3 attack, +1 initiative, and this one is deplete all opposing units at the end of battle. Again, if it survives or not. Okay, that one's 4, and it doesn't work with Solaris, but I've got 5 of these guys, so if they pop up, paying 2 for them is not bad value at all. But if I can get it out with Solaris, that's great. Secrets of the Word of Blake is arguably my finishing card here. Activate at the start of your missions phase, choose one ability, +2 armor, AP2 or long range 2. All of your Word of Blake affiliated units gain that until the end of turn. And surprise, surprise, absolutely all of my units have Word of Blake in them. So whatever I decide to do with the super duper finishing card, I can use all of those, or one of those abilities. AP2 for the not blocked, or long range 2, which is probably the better because you can always deal 2 through, although AP2 is worth it if you're attacking singly. The problem here is that you probably, because this is a C3I deck, want to attack in groups, so it'll probably be long range. It could be armor, that's a reasonable bonus, but there you go. Okie dokie. Then I've chosen, again, just to show off Word of Blake more than anything else, 4 missions. I think it is. Is it 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, it might be 5 missions. One of these I need to take out. Play during battle only if you have tactics in play. Highly likely. Choose a Word of Blake affiliated moderate or fast unit. Well, let's have a look. Oh dear. All of my units are moderate or fast, so that's always going to work. Choose a moderate or fast unit in your scrap heap. It joins the battle. Now if I've got a single unit and I add one with C3I, then I've just given everything, well, I've given my unit +3, and then I've probably got another +3, so that's +6 somewhere in the battle with whatever else along there, and then you scrap it at the end of it. Well, it was already scrapped, so that to me is a simple +6 plus a basic damage. That's just stonkingly powerful. Night Crossing, play when blocking with 2 units, choose one opposing unit and remove it from battle. And this could be quite mean, because if this goes with the Domini pilot, which no, it won't work, because that's at the end of battle. This is choose one of use it and remove it from the battle, so it would not be there at the end, but you can control what is there at the end. And where you're doing your damage. It's like a Forge Mission Orders in reverse. It's still really strong. If it worked with Mani Domini pilot, that would just be gross. Reconfigured loadout. I'm going to put another one of these cards in because I'm taking out the perfect moment, because attacking with at least 2 different types of unit, and I haven't got those in this deck. That's probably in the other, the battle armor version of the deck, which I was playing around with. So where I reconfigure loadout, choose an Omni unit. Well, let's look at this lot. The only thing that isn't Omni is the Redshift and the Locust, and it joins the you control. It joins. It gains one of the following: C3, C3I, BAP, Tag, Narc, ECM, or Anti-Missile. Draw a card. I'm thinking that this could be, where are we, reconfigured loader, this could be an ECM edition. C3I is not cumulative, unfortunately, because you could give it double C3I, a bit like Alpha Strike or whatever else, so I may switch it out. Reputation Chester used against me quite a lot. And Night Crossing denied, play when blocking with at least 2 units, choose one opposing unit and remove it from battle, prevent or damage. So those are my missions. I'm not sure if I'm going to go with another one. Let's just have a quick look whilst we're here. If I'm searching on Word of Blake and I want a mission, Defense grid hacked, playman unblocked, opponent match scrapper, and restock and redraw. Covert movements, reputation. Unpredictable tactics for each opposing affiliated unit. Roll a die. No effect. Remove the unit from battle. Affiliations granted by. Yeah, this is quite nice, but he's playing Wolf's Dragoons, so I'm not sure how many of those are actually going to be affiliated. Play during a battle. Choose a unit you control and an opponent controls. Opponent's unit receives X damage, where X is equal to your unit's base attack. Scrap the unit at the end of the mission. So that's, you scrap your unit, which it's okay, you know, double damage on something or other like that. But there's nothing there that really strikes me as crazy. So we'll just look at that. Old school always works. Piloting gets +3. I've used it before. Play when being attacked by a group containing more than one unit. Choose an opponent unit and remove it from the battle. Hand to hand 2, which is okay. Kneecap team. There's all sorts of stuff in here you could use. Yeah. I might just put a night watch in. It seems worthwhile. Battle armor doesn't work here. C3 network spotter. C3Is you control additional engage. Yeah. Engage unit may use C3 and C3I as if you controlled an additional engaged unit. So if I attack on my singly, you can play this and get the C3I bonus, which is basically +3 recyclable on something that doesn't have that. It might work for the. I'm probably just better off running and pushing the envelope. Mercenary card in play. I'm not sure I've got any mercenaries. No. Close hard, close fast, hit hard. Play during battle with one unit on each side. Well, that sucks. Play when damage, deal 3 structure. Roper dope. When you block with a fast mech, untap that mech. Choose and deplete all attacking units. That's probably worth a slot. And what was I taking out? Let's take Night Watch out. They're all reasonably decent. Something the old man said. Actually, yeah. I'll leave that. So reputation, very hit and miss. I'm not convinced. I know Chester liked it and used it, but he played it a couple of times and rolled the wrong number. So +2 armor if the unit's basically chump blocking isn't great, and -2 attack is okay, but it's only a 50% chance. Excuse me, with the green tea this evening. Right, so here's my units. I have 2 red shifts. They're expensive for what they are at 3, but they're 033s, fast C3I, but they've got dash. And these are kind of my, if I need a last minute mech, it can come out and attack. So I've got a couple of those in the deck. If I go on the cost of the units, I've got 6 of the locusts. They're not C3I, but I find that's my dasher blocker effectively. And you put it straight out, it dashes, you know, turn 1, turn 2, another resource, tap this out, sticking for 2. It's never a bad start to do that. Pilots we've talked about. The Malax, I've got 6 C3 eyes, the 052 fasts. I've gone for the AP version. The hand-to-hand version is okay, and you get +1 against other units. Whether this is better or not, I don't know. So I'm going to drop that to 3. And let's have a look at the Malak. Take the missions off here and there, and the 3 cost hand-to-hand ones. I'm going to put 3 of those in just for a bit of balance. And then we've got some other bits going up. I mean, you can build a deck of Malaks basically. I've got the fast overheat on here for an extra attack. They do crazy amounts of damage. The Predator with jump, and I wasn't sure why people were running this one, because it gets hand-to-hand usable against units at the same speed, but it still does 2 damage. Well, this version just does 3 damage straight off. And okay, it's 4, and this is 4383T. That's the one I'm talking about. Then you go up to 5 with jump. So this is basically the buyouts at a cost lower for, well, it's the same, because this has got jump. I do find it awkward that they haven't standardized the wording. So let's face it, jump here is at the bottom, jump here is at the top. I just thought it should be pretty much a hierarchical order all the time. Here's the 5 cost 163 again. Okay, it's got AP, tag and BAP. Tag we're probably not going to use. BAP's quite useful. AP1 is okay, but I'm still going with this one because it's cheaper. And this is a 164 jump. Well, actually, when we go down the list here, we've got the Malak at fast, and we've got the 163 with jump. So it's pretty low to the ground. The other thing that is missing is, I haven't mentioned, is the Battle Cobras. These just fly out, cheap, cheerful, loads of damage. Pair of these does 12. It's just gross. So that's the deck. So I'm just going to queue up Discord now. Okay, get the nice starting screen on here, and we will see if the man is in the house. Is he there? He's muted at the moment. Let's see. Let's connect to the server anyway. I'm a few minutes early. He's not on the server, so okie dokie. We are where we are. Come on, Chester, wake up. Actually, this has got some thematic theme with the rest of what I was talking about, so that kind of helps.
Can you hear me now?
What, the rain is gone, it's a sunshiny day?
So, do you notice any difference in the quality of my voice?
Well, without being too rude, you still sound the usual Chester, but you do sound a bit louder and a bit clearer. And although the TV is on in the background, I hear less of it.
Okay, hang on a second.
It's fine.
There, is that better?
Sounds better, yes.
Okay. Okay, let me try this.
Oh.
Is that less background noise?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, and is my voice still strong and clear?
Well, I've only got your wife to verify that, but yes, I think so.
Okay, so I put on our last video the other day, and on the TV, we're sort of watching it on YouTube, and man, you cannot hear me hardly at all. Oh man, you should have said something.
Yeah.
So I went and got myself a cheap little stand-up microphone that to sit on the desktop.
Yeah.
And I was hoping that this will now be able to you'll be able to hear it all.
They're generally a lot better. Yes. Yes. I mean, to be honest, I must admit I'm quite lax about how I've got the recording set up for our games. I set it up about a year ago, and I never really got around to messing around with it since. So that's probably more on me than anything else. So, yeah.
Oh, okay.
As well, but you know the fact that you oops, I'm throwing remote controls around here. The fact that you've got a cheap little microphone to sit on the desk is definitely an improvement anyway. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So I have a problem with my lackey.
Well, you know what I say when you tell me you've got a problem, and the answer is always put some cream on it.
Got lotion? Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah.
So, in my, I always worry that when I start it up, that it's going and it says, do you want to update? And everything's going to go wonky on me.
Yeah, so don't update.
Like that always.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't update.
Don't update.
What is it doing? Stop doing that.
Okay. There is some good news for you, though.
What's that?
Well, you know, they did the... you know, I made the suggestion about being able to switch between normal mode and DSR mode.
Right.
I've just done the trial for it, for at least PC, and it works.
Oh.
And there is a Mac version of it. The Mac version is there for it as well. My only suggestion was that it be renamed to something very simple, like make me DSR, make me normal, kind of thing. Because there's two effective little programs you run, one that turns it into DSR, one that turns it into normal game, and it was called convert from one to the other and then convert from the other to the one, and it was very, very confusing or easy to get the wrong one. So my suggestion was just call it turn on DSR, turn on normal, kind of thing. But I've tried it and it works, which is really good. Yeah.
So should I?
No.
So you've got all the bugs out. I'll leave it alone.
Leave it alone. Yes. I am sure that you will be asked to test the Mac version, but I will sit with you and talk you through it when it happens. And up until that point, we are not going to touch it. We are not going to play with it. Okay? We are not going to be at home if Mr. Cockup comes calling.
I'll go with that. Now, my next question is, wait a second here. Okay, so host a game. Host a game. And there we are. Now, I go to my deck editor. I go to browse.
Yep.
Here's all my decks that I've got.
Yep.
So I'm looking for the deck I made.
Okay.
The deck that I made is not under the name that I put it in. All of my decks have got different, so I look for my Dragoons, and it's my Word of Blake one. I go to, where was the other one? Oh crap, now I can't even find that.
Right.
Was it Hell's Horse?
Number one.
Oh, Crazy Horse. There. Nope, that's not it.
Number one, is your deck editor set up for dual stockpile or not? When you look at your deck editor, have you got main deck, resource deck, and sideboard?
Not on that one.
Then you are looking for decks that are compliant in normal game and not DSR.
Okay, there's my deck for a oh wait, there it is. Oh no, yeah, okay, so there's a DSR deck, except that it's supposed to be Dragoons. Instead, it's my Word of Blake deck. Come on, man.
So you've saved it wrong. Or there's a problem with it.
Well, I went to go try to rename them. And it just screwed everything up.
Yeah, yeah. Generally it does.
Okay, so I gotta find out where that thing's at.
So the simple thing is, if you browse them, if you browse your decks and then you select them, the preview will give you a list of the cards. So if you select the deck, it will give you a list of the cards and you can hover over them.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Sure can. So there, okay, there it is. Okay, so I'm gonna load my deck. Now I gotta choose it. Okay, so choose the deck. There it is. I can load the entire deck to me. Shuffle it all up. That's wonderful. Now I want to rename this deck. How do I do that without screwing it up?
Right. So you've got underneath where you've opened your deck, you've got main deck, resource deck, sideboard, and then you've got deck name. Yeah?
Oh. No, I'm not seeing.
On your deck editor.
I'll go back to deck editor.
Deck editor, yeah? Where you open, where you browsed and opened it, underneath you've got main deck, resource deck, sideboard. And then next to it is deck name. Okay?
Oh. And it's got the correct name there.
Okay. Now if you want to do something,
if I go to,
hold on.
If I go to browse though, it's not there.
Let's ignore that for the moment. Ignore that for the moment. Okay. So if you want to just put a number 2 at the end of it, because it's effectively renaming it, just type the number 2 in, or test, or whatever else it is. That doesn't change the name of the deck until you until you go down to the middle of the screen at the bottom of the cards and hit the Save Deck button.
Okay.
Which is in the middle of the screen. Okay. This is a good, yeah. Okay. So if you then go and browse, you should see that it will have your original one and the new one available.
Okay, there's. Okay, so yep, the number 2 is correct.
Yeah, and the thing with Lackey is it doesn't automatically save. There is no auto save function in Lackey, so you have to change it, and then you have to hit the Save Deck button. And if you don't hit the Save Deck button, every time you change something, it goes.
Okay, so now the regular one, where it's supposed to be, is now correct as well.
Okie dokie.
That's interesting. Okay, well I can work with that. All right, so got all that. I cancel all this. My deck is there. Now I need to go to how do I get back to I gotta go to the server. Close it. Oh. Okay.
Just click on game at the start.
The start game button.
It's already started. You just need to hit the game button in the top left corner. Next to main menu, it's got game. That's the button you want. Next to deck editor.
Oh, there I am. Okay, now I'm in. All right. Every time we do this, I learn, or I do something I gotta do. No, only one. Let's get this party started here. Alright, so I'm going to roll a die. Even I go first.
Okay, even you go first. It's a 1.
It's odd.
I'm going first.
Odd, you go first. Yep, so draw 1, draw 2.
Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Alright. Right, me first, is it?
It's you first.
Draw a card. Okay, I'll play an assembly.
Alright. I'll draw 1. I'll draw 2. Well, I'll play one.
Think tank and a war funds.
Off you go.
That's interesting.
There you go.
Draw a main, draw a main. Ooh. What am I going to do here? I'm going to play one. I'm going to tap both of those. Turn that over. And stick a couple on it. And it's your go.
Alright. I'll untap all. Draw one. I'll draw one. There we go. Okay, this is going to be very difficult, but let's get it done. So I'll post that. That's one.
Mm-hmm. Okay, what you tap for that one? Think tank for war funds. Okay.
Yeah. Wow, this is a hard decision. But I'm gonna go for it.
Okay.
Play that.
Blackwell Heavy Industries here. So that's on the table, so that's 2 on there.
2.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna go away.
Scrap 1, go and get another one.
Go there.
Okay, that's interesting.
He's paid for and pass turn.
He's paid for and passed turn. Untap. Draw a resource card. I'll draw another resource card. Okay. So how am I going to do this? I'm going to tap 1 for a war funds. I'll tap the war funds to clear that. I'm going to tap that to put one on there. Your turn.
Oh, he decided to spank me with word Blake.
It's called revenge.
Wait a minute. Ah. Those. Get out of here. Untap. Okay. Yeah.
Is this my surprise, by the way? Or was the microphone the surprise?
The microphone was the surprise.
Oh, okay.
Well, yeah, after listening to the video and, my voice doesn't come through at all, I was like, wow, this has got to be on me. You're always complaining about, so I thought, well, this is what I'll do and see if it works.
We'll see the difference when I upload this, but I suspect you're probably going to find it's a lot better. Okie dokie. From a game point of view, I don't like surprises, so that's a good thing.
So I can do that to get another deployment.
Right. That's a freebie. A free flea.
And right, we'll play these.
One. Hostile. Centurion. Boxy air.
Yeah, we'll just move everybody out.
Okie dokie.
Pass turn.
Untap all. Draw a main card. Not what I wanted. I'm going to draw another one. And definitely not what I wanted.
Okay, that's what I
need. Okay.
I had to check my resource stockpile. I couldn't remember what I've got the think tank out there for, and or the war funds.
Yeah.
Now I remember what I'm doing.
Yeah. Okay. Tap 1, tap 2, tap 3 to put that out. Play a tactics. Tap that for 2, tap that for 3, and clear that.
Oh, hello.
Attack the flea with the malak.
Oh, that's not a problem. I will block with the Centurion.
Okay.
Okay, so I will use my maneuver, so that gives him 5. 1 from the flea, that's a total of 6.
Right, hold on a minute. Are you including the flea in the battle?
Well, yeah.
Well, you didn't say that. You just said you were blocking with the Centurion.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Okay, I'm well, you know, that's curious. And leave the flea out of it.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's do that, see what happens.
All right.
See what kind of a surprise he's got in his sleeve for this one.
Mm-hmm. So, what are you using your maneuver for?
+3, so I'm doing a total of 5.
You're doing 5 to me. I will allocate 3 to you.
Okay, that works.
So, you take 2 damage and roll a die.
2. Well, let's just roll the die.
Okie dokie.
I live.
You live. Take 2 damage.
Yep.
deplete it. Your turn.
Alright, untap all, except for this bad boy. Here needs tapped. Turn him over now. But here needs tapped. Okay. Okay, let's go here. Oh, hello. Well, that got interesting. Okay, let's do another free deploy here. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be one deployment.
Mm-hmm.
And that will be 2. So
there's your black market.
So that pays for the black market.
Yep.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yep.
And that's what you got. It's a bit heftier. So we will move out and pass turn.
Okie dokie. Draw a card, draw a card. Whew. First deployment is a locust, which I am going to tap the armament works for, and that dashes, so out it goes.
Okay.
Tap 1, tap 2, tap 3, tap 4. For another Predator.
Of course.
Okay, the locust is going to attack the flea.
Okay, so you're now out of your deploy phase, you're now in your missions phase.
Yeah.
So
oh god.
I am going to turn him over.
Behind the scrapper during mission phase. Choose an opponent unit that was activated this turn and deplete it. Okay, so that gets turned over.
No. The Predator.
Choose an opposing unit that was okay, so you're going to deplete that. Okay.
Yep. So draw this is where I'm going to leave it here as a reminder because
you sure?
I get to draw a card now, so I'll draw a card now.
Yeah.
But then I get to I get an extra deployment next turn.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're attacking my flea again.
Yeah.
You don't like my little fleas.
No.
That's interesting.
Fleas deserve to be swatted.
Well, you're going to have to take 1 damage in return, buddy.
Oh, the heartache. Take 2 yourself.
Ah, he's dead, Jim.
Turn.
But you're hobbling. You're hobbling now. Ah.
Am I? Okay.
Okay. And you're not going to attack with the other guy. Okay, so this guy's tapped as he's depleted. And you're done with your turn?
Turn's over, yeah.
Untap all. Okay, I get an echo. Okay, so first I draw 2 cards.
Yeah. Now the wording on behind enemy lines kind of implies that you draw a card straight away and then you gain an additional deployment next turn because of the position of the comma. So you,
so I've got my card that I drew.
You've got that.
So
okay.
I've got my So I've got my extra deployment now.
Yeah.
So this is going to be my free deployment. Wait a minute, let me turn it over. There's my free deployment.
Okay.
Now this can go
That's your free one. We can get rid of big lines.
Ah, I gotta learn to use that more often. Okay, so now we got 2. What are we gonna need to do? First thing we're going to do is we're going to tap all these, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ah, damn. Can't do that. Can't do that. So what I can do is there's my first deployment.
So 1, there's a second deployment.
My second deployment. Okay, so I'll go ahead and tap that to pay for her. I'm going to scrap this to go to my resource stockpile, and I'm going to get. What did I do wrong? Let's try that again. Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have to go get. Oh, darn! I need to get that. Messed up. Since we're doing that, we might as well just go ahead and do this one. Okay. And then we're going to go ahead and get rid of the think tank to give me L. So I have L for the rest of the game. How do I do that?
What do you mean L for the rest of the game?
Yeah.
What I would do personally is I would move the think tank next to your scrap heap, and then there is an edit note, and I can put provides logistics on the card. So when you hover over it,
I see, provides logistics. Okay,
yeah,
that's
so
fine.
just put that out of the way. Okie dokie. Right, so I think so in the midst of that,
go ahead and
reveal whatever's on number 7.
Yeah. Come on. Turn on. Go.
And annihilate it and put the sharpshooter on it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hold on. Let's see what we got. What is the depleted card?
That's another one of the pretas.
Okay. That's right. Well, with my now better understanding of how engaged works, it's part of the mission. So I'm just going to go ahead and attack him. I'm going to use my maneuver to do a total of 5 to the new Predator.
So that's 5, 1 armor, so it takes 4. Oops.
Oh, wait, he depletes.
Yeah, you deplete him.
Okay. That's all I can do. Past turn.
Right. So I'm going to untap all of those. He turns over, but he's tapped. Draw a main card. Draw a main card. Right. So we will tap that and repair the Predator. But it's tapped. And I've screwed up there slightly, I think. Yeah. So how do I want to do this? That really wasn't very smart from my point of view.
That is a chunky monkey locust.
Does the job, doesn't it?
He does.
So that's going to happen.
A strange piece of artwork.
Tap that for a Solaris. Tap 1, tap 2, tap 3, tap 4. For another Predator.
Here they come, kids.
1. And the locust is going to pick on your flea. It's a battle of the insects.
It is. So, well, only got one of them. Well, he's got one more. And that's how it works.
Okay. Pass turn.
Pass turn. All right, so. Okay. Here we go.
You there?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm thinking. I've got options here, but I'm not sure how I should do it. Ah, that hurts. All right, well, that's all I can do. Okay. And we'll take out one of the predators. One of the predators.
Any particular one?
Doesn't matter.
Well, I'll take the tap
They're all
one.
going to untap next turn.
I'll take the tap one out then, just because it doesn't look particularly exciting.
And I will set him to guard and pass turn.
Okie dokie. Right then. Draw a main card. And draw a main card. I don't believe how bad these are. Right. I will tap the Solaris and hold on a second. Let me do the math here. Yeah, tap that to repair that. I was right. I just had a moment of doubt. Tap the armament and an assembly for a red shift. Tap 1, tap 2, tap 3.
Oh, nice.
For another red shift.
Nice.
They'll kill the single combat.
Yes, they will.
Attack the two. We're using the two predators. The Annihilator.
All right. Well, I will kill one. Wait, hold on a second. Oh, darn, that won't work. Crap. Well, we'll kill one. So we'll put 7 on one.
Scrapping it.
We have 11 and 2 13. So 7, and gives me 6 to put on the other one. Yeah, let mine go by. Bye-bye.
Your turn.
Wow.
Think tank. On deployment. Oh, what we got here? Another Centurion.
Yeah.
What you do?
What can I do? This presents its own set of problems, doesn't it? Well, I'm going to kill the other Preda. My guy will die.
Right, hold on a minute. What are you attacking with? Oh, you've gone with
the damaged Centurion.
I think that was, yeah, okie doke.
And then we'll pass turn. This looks like about all I can do.
Okie dokie. I can't believe this. Okie doke. So tap that to pay for a locust which dashes. Tap that to repair one on the other locust. 1, 2, 3, 4 left, which if I tap them all, brings me out that Malik. 1, 2, 3.
Of course it does.
4. Stockpile.
Yes, sir. Okay, I will double block.
Okie dokie.
That gives me 5. I will overheat for 1.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 5 and 3 are 8. That's enough to kill both of them.
So you've got 3 from the hostile, and you're using the maneuver on the Centurion to get damage.
5, yes.
Okie doke. So I've got 12, which is that takes 6, that takes 7, but you've overheated. That kills both of your guys.
Okay, so everybody dies horribly.
Horribly, horribly, horribly. And I'll ping you for 4 with a couple of locusts.
They'll do it. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Nice. Your turn.
Alright, I'll untap all and reset. Here we go. Oh my gosh.
Sounds like a good draw.
This is hilarious. Wow, okay. Well, here we go.
There's your 1.
So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Pass turn.
Untap. Draw a main, draw a main. At last. Right then. 2, 3, 4 gets me one of those. And
Excellent.
1, 2, 3 gets me one of those.
Yep.
Okie dokie. Let's hit the card under construction with the locust, just to see what you're building. Oh, one of those. Okie dokie. So it loses a counter. It's coming out next turn anyway. We'll hit your stockpile for 2. And for 4 on the Malak. That should be 6. 3, 7, 10. Your turn.
Oh, mercy.
Okay. Oh, double overtime, single. Double overtime, single combat, double overtime. That was a nice kill. Tarantula, yep. Enforcer, Flea.
I won't lie, that one hurt.
Yeah. So.
Well, this will help some.
Okie dokie.
So that'll be 4 and 2. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A little lower, but. So everybody's up. And bastard.
Untap all. Draw a card, for God's sake. How many cards have I drawn? I've drawn 2/5 of my deck and not drawn 1. How disappointing.
I hear you, brother. I hear you.
Tap that to repair 1. Tap for 2. Tap for 3 to put that Malak out. Tap for 2. 1 and another 1 to put out that Malak. Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll send those two over to your stockpile.
Yeah, there's nothing you can do about that. So that's a total of how many?
14.
14.
Yep.
Yeah.
3 base, 1, C3, 2, and an overheat.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yep. That's it.
And we'll chill.
I think I could have done better, but man, you have to draw the right cards.
Yeah.
You really do. Without drawing the right cards, it's just not going to work.
Yeah. And to be honest, I'm disappointed with my draw as well in this game. It has not been a good draw. Yeah? Not been a good draw. I literally have drawn the majority of my 4 and 5 cost units, and it hasn't been until now that I've started to draw the 3 costs, and I wanted those much earlier in the game.
Oh. Well, that's not really going to affect much, is it? Oh my gosh!
Wait.
What's that?
A tarantula.
There's for that.
Sharpshooter on the Annihilator. Surprise, surprise.
You didn't see that one coming, kids.
I must admit, whenever I look at the Annihilator, it does look like the drag queen of mechs. It does look like it's,
Doesn't it?
it does look like it's been dressed up to go out on a party night on the town.
Well, fortunately, I have some alternate artwork for those.
Yeah.
Looks a little bit better.
Mhm.
Yeah. So they're all guarding, and he just moves out. Past turn.
Okie dokie. Untap all. Draw a card. Draw a card. Yes, at last. Right. How am I going to do this? What am I going to do with this? So
he's been waiting all game, kids.
Yeah. I am going to tap that for my first deployment, which is going to be a Manai Dominai pilot on that Malak.
Okay, that's not a deployment.
Nope, it's not a deployment.
That's a free deploy, if I'm in.
Yes. Yeah. My second deployment, 1, 2, 3, 4, is gonna be to put Placenta Avitu on that Malak.
There you go.
And my final deployment is going to be that one, which I will tap the mech works to put 2 on, scrap the war funds to put out
Oh mercy, this is so funny.
an assembly, which I will tap to clear that.
There you go. Well.
Yes. Well.
So I've got 4 guys out. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 guys out. Yeah. So all you have to do is, attack with each one individually.
Which really doesn't.
Then we're done.
Which really doesn't work with C3I, does it? So let's.
Oh, it works just fine. It works just fine. The ones you let through, okay.
I know.
I've only got 4 guys out.
I know.
You've got 7.
I know, but it's not as much fun.
Whatever 3 you have left, we'll do 5.
I know. I know, but.
So here's my question. I'll concede the game at this point.
Sure.
Do you have another deck handy? I would like to try running this deck again. If you have time.
Okay. Give me a second.
Sure.
Do I want to do that? Okay, this is gonna be... No. Do I want to play that? No. Yeah, alright. Okay, I've got something else I can play. Yes, this is going to be wild and wacky. This is a deck that I decided not to play against you for whatever reasons it was.
Now, I know that there's got to be a simple way to just reset the whole thing and choose a new deck, right?
Oh, that's easy. You just go new game.
Ah, new game. All right, there it is.
So you then go over to your deck editor and load the deck to you again.
Yes. Okay, so now I go browse. Oh, no, I just have to...
Load to you.
Load to me. There you go.
Yeah.
All right, so spawn that card.
What am I doing?
Okay, I lost. I'll decide. I'm going to go second. You go ahead and go first again. So.
Okay, no. Draw a main.
2.
Draw a main.
3.
Draw a main. Draw a main. I don't believe this. Right, I'm taking a mulligan on that.
reload that entire deck to you.
Yep. Yeah.
Well, this is going to be a surprise, kids. See what he's got in store for me now.
No, that can't... I'm not even sure that's right, but there you go. Right, I'm going first, am I?
Yep.
There you go. Pass turn.
Okay. Alright, so I will... 1... and 2... I'll go 1 and 2 and pass turn.
Draw a main card. What? There's one in the... Is the one in the deck? Is the two in the deck? Oh, there's two in the deck, and I've managed to draw it twice in the first 6 cards, having shuffled it.
Oh, nice.
Lackey, you are horrible. Play munitions, tap that for an LRM carrier.
Ooh.
Turn.
There we go. Alright, you done?
Done.
Alright, with C3.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, let's go. Ah, there we go. Well, I get to play him for free. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
And that means there's 1 and there's 2.
Mm-hmm.
And I will pass turn.
I can't believe that. What? What?
Oh, I love it when a plan comes together.
That's just so wrong. Deploy, scrap, resource stockpile.
Oh, hello.
Tactics, tap that. Hand, shuffle, reveal to all, none. Stockpile with the LRM carrier.
Well, it's not going to do me any good to block it because you're going to throw the missiles over anyway. It's only going to be an additional 1 damage. I can't kill it with that. I'm not... That's a good question. Do I want to kill it that bad? Huh. There's nothing to sneeze at. You know what? Just for fun.
Okay.
Let's go ahead and do this. I'm going to double block.
Okay.
Put all 3 there. I'm going to use my maneuver to prevent 3 damage.
Mm-hmm.
To the Centurion. So, your guy is dead. What you going to do with your damage?
Oh, you can have 4 missiles to the stockpile.
I'll take it.
2,
what are you gonna do?
3, 4. 3 damage.
3 damage. Okay, so scrap 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Now you have 1 point of damage you could do,
which I will allocate
to the flea.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
The limping flea. All right. Oh, go back to this. Let's try 1.
This is why you don't play missiles, kids.
2. Let's see. Oh, there's 1. Oh, he's tapped.
Mm-hmm.
Because
he's depleted. Yeah, he's depleted and now he's tapped. Yeah. Yeah.
So he's not in the picture.
Sure.
So there's 1.
Ostrov.
Base for him. Oh, heck yeah, I'll do your stockpile for 2, baby. Bam!
Scrap.
Mighty
Scrap.
free.
What did it get?
Oh, another LRM carrier. That'll work.
Yep.
Fast turn.
Untap all. Draw a resource card. Thank you. What? I cannot believe this at all. I'll play that, and I will scrap those and play a cityscape on my stockpile. Everything attacking it is slow. Attack your stockpile with the longbow.
Yes, you will. I am going to block. I'm going to overheat, so do 4 to you.
4 to me. I will assign all 3 missiles to the Ostrog.
Oh, really? All right.
Take 4 damage.
So that so I already overheated, so it just goes straight through, so it takes 4 damage.
It takes 4, yep.
Okay.
Your turn.
Okay. Him out. That one out. He's going to go away. Okie doke. So, whoops. We will sacrifice the double overtime to build the annihilator.
Mm-hmm.
You've got 1 guy.
I've probably lost the game already, given what's in my hand.
Win is a win, that's what I say. I've got a grand total of 5 that I can do. Oh, he's tapped.
Yep.
You know what? I'm going to go for it. So I've got... I'm just going to do... No. What do I do? Oh, I can do 6. No, 5. So essentially your armor is gone, so that would take care of... Okay. I'm going to take out the longbow with the Centurion. So you're going to use my maneuver, gives me 5. You've already got it, so you're done.
Yeah, but you're going to get 2 points of damage back from the missiles.
He'll take 1.
Yep. And you get to roll a scrap for it.
Can he survive the die roll? We'll find out. No, he's dead. Oh well, that's how it goes.
Mm-hmm.
You want to do it that way, that's how it works, buddy. Okay, so we will do this. So this will be a grand total of 4, 5, 6.
1, 2,
To the
3,
stockpile.
4, 5, 6. All of which were cards that I would have loved to have drawn the previous turn. I'll concede at that point.
Okay.
If you could see my hand is tactical satellite feed, tactical satellite feed, tactical satellite feed, black market connections, hydro power plant.
Merciful heavens! Wow.
And
3 satellites in a row. That's amazing.
Yeah, but what you hit me with then was 2-cost longbow, 3-cost archer, 5-cost archer, missile wizard, 2-cost longbow, 7-cost longbow. I couldn't draw anything. I'm looking at my deck, and I drew my 1 black market, my 1 hydro power plant in the first 3 draws or something stupid, having mulliganed them away. And the lackey shuffle is in question here. You know,
it's always been in question. The lackey shuffle is just bizarre. I don't know how you develop a randomizer that works better.
Yeah.
It just doesn't make any sense to me. Of
Yeah.
course, I don't understand how you write code anyway. But yeah, it's the worst part of the game
by far.
We all admit that.
Yeah. I mean, for example, the bottom 4 cards of this deck are 3 of them are the same. Looking at my draw going forward,
wow.
It's just yeah. This was a Wolf's Dragoons crazy deck that I had built the other week and decided not to play. So you're gonna get I mean, just for sheer fun of it, I'm gonna run the other one.
Okay, so here we go for the 3rd time. All right.
Yeah.
So I go to deck editor. Choose my guys. No deck to me, baby. Let's see. So you lost. Your choice.
I'm gonna go first.
Okay.
All right. I haven't got a deck. I should have loaded that. Loads to me. Right then. So draw a resource. Typical. Draw a resource. Better. Draw a main. Draw a main. Draw a main. Am I going first? Did I say draw a resource? Well, that really doesn't help, guys. So turn 1, tactics.
Okay.
And if you look at my resource deck, why am I drawing 3 of those? It's just crazy.
So you're done? My turn.
Yeah.
I will draw 1. Draw 2. And that will be these 2 and pass turn.
Okie dokie. Draw a main. Draw a main. This is crazy. Deploy revealed, deploy revealed, deploy revealed. Tap that for a command resources. So Wasp comes out, a Locust comes out to play, having tapped 1 for the Locust. The Stinger is free and the Wasp is free. Huh.
Yes, they are.
You've got fleas. I've got wasps, locusts, and stingers. I've got better insects than you. Your turn.
Oh, your insects beat my insects. There you go. All right, so we go 1 here. this is a weird draw for me too.
Yeah.
Weird is weird does.
Didn't read that right, did I?
Off you go.
Okie dokie. So, untap all. Draw a card, draw a card. Okie dokie. Deploy revealed. And tap that to play a hidden reserves to draw 3. I'll deploy that revealed, and I'll deploy that revealed, and that revealed, and I still have one deployment. Oh,
how do you still have 3 cards in your hand?
Tap that for the locust.
Yes.
And I need to pay that and tap that for the other locust. So we will go with. We'll send the locust over to your stockpile.
Yes, you will. I'll let the locust through.
Okay, take 2.
I did.
Scrapped 2. Okie doke. We'll send the wasp over.
Yeah, I'll kill the wasp.
Okie doke, take 2. Take 2 from the stinger. These guys come out to play.
Yes, they do.
Your turn.
Oh, merciful heavens. Dang. Well, he's free.
Mm-hmm.
There's 1. And there's 2.
Where's 2? Oh, another tarantula.
Okay. Fast turn.
Okie dokie. Untap all. Draw a card, draw a card. First deployment will be to... No.
Untap your tactics.
Yeah, no, I've just paid for a hidden reserve, so I'm going to draw 3.
Oh, I see.
Okie doke. That's a free deploy. And we're going to tap that, and we're going to tap that, and put sustained pressure down. Okie dokie. Those 4 are going to go for your stockpile. Three even.
Well, I will block the entire set. So that means I'm going to do a grand total of 5.
Mm-hmm.
That will kill the wasp.
Yeah.
And either one of the locust. Well, wait a minute. Which locust do I want to kill?
They're identical, basically.
Oh, they're both identical. So yeah,
it's just the numbers.
Wasp and Locust will die.
Kill the undamaged tarantula.
Okay.
So those two go. Okie doke. Stockpile for 2 with the stinger, 2 with the locust, 2 with the other stinger.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Stinger comes out to play. Your turn.
Death by 1,000 cuts. Yes.
Oh, you're going to cut yourself now. Sustained pressure is on the table.
Oh, yes, it is. So, going to
draw 1, scrap 1.
Draw 1. Oh, okay, scrap 1.
Scrap 1.
Scrap 1. Okay. Okay, go on the table. We'll do the dance.
1, 2, 3, 4. Double overtime. You haven't got munitions in play.
Yeah, and the think tanker has to go.
Okay.
To give me, it has to go and give me munitions. So he's sitting up there with munitions on it again.
Edit now.
All right.
There we go.
Yeah, pass turn.
Untap all. Draw a resource card. Draw a main card. Deploy revealed. Deploy revealed. There's my first deployment. Deploy revealed. Second deployment. Tap 1, tap 2 for the sustained pressure. Tap 1, tap 2 for the 2 locusts.
Oh, this is beautiful. It's okay. When I first started putting the stingers and the what's the other one? The stinger and the other one.
Locust, wasp.
No, not the locust or the wasp. There's there's another small one that's also moderate. The companion to you know which one I'm talking about. The name of it can't come into my brain, but people are, what are you putting that in there? I said, look, it's a free blocker. Period.
Yeah.
And that's all it has to do. And with the AP1, if it just happens to get, it's a free 2 off of the other guy's stockpile. What do you want? So it's
yeah.
They're all free to play, so they're not bad.
Yeah.
And as you're seeing, they work pretty darn good, especially in a little deck like this.
Yeah. So 3 stingers are heading for your stockpile.
3 stingers. Oh, merciful heavens. And I can't kill any of them. Well, let's not try and kill one of them. But I'm going to die horribly. Well, it's either that or I take 6. So yeah, I have to sacrifice and kill one of them.
Okay, doke. Two locusts at the stockpile for 4.
4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Locust comes out, wasp comes out. Your turn.
Well. Yeah, this game's over.
So draw a card.
25 cards.
Draw a card, scrap 2. Draw a card, scrap 2.
There it is. And that's how it looks, kids. That's how it works.
Stop.
Pass turn.
Untap all. Draw a card, draw a card. Right, tap 1 to play a hidden reserves, which I will scrap to draw 1, 2, 3. I'll deploy that revealed. I'll deploy that revealed. I'll deploy that revealed. And I'll deploy that revealed. So that's 1, 2 for the spider, 1 for the locust, and the wasp comes out for free, as does the other wasp. Okie dokie. So, we'll head over to your stockpile with the stinger.
Yeah, you will. But I got bad news for you.
Okay.
Mousestall is going to block that. He's going to die horribly.
Okay, so that's a mess. I'll send the other stinger over.
Yeah. It doesn't matter. Whatever you send over is going to do too.
Mm-hmm.
So the only question is, P means nothing. Well, let's go ahead and do it this way.
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and block.
Okie doke. I will assign.
Well, excuse me. I'm playing bare knuckles. I get +2 attack. You are dying, sucker.
Well, I might jump and play my own mission, you know. No.
You just might.
Take 1 damage.
Ha! I live to fight another day.
You get +2 armor. Yeah, so you don't take any damage at all then on that. Opponent shooting the most.
No. You got
+2 attack. No, you're right. Yes.
Yeah.
Okie doke. So we'll go with the locust.
Yes. So now we're talking. So I will kill that
with the annihilator. It's right. It's like swatting a fly with a sledgehammer. But there we go.
It works though. He's dead.
Yeah, 2 from the wasp.
That's 2. 1, 2.
2 from the locust.
1, 2.
2 from the locust.
1, 2.
2 from the locust.
1, 2.
Wasp, locust, and spider come out to complete the assortment of insects on the table. Your turn.
It is. It's all bugs. All bugs all day.
Don't forget to scrap 2 when you draw 1.
It's going to be 1.
Scrap 2.
2.
Double annihilator kill. Nice.
It's so hard. Well, fortunately, he comes out le free.
Another insect.
Alright, here we go.
Another double.
Bam, baby.
Yeah, okay, fine. I'm not scared.
This one has to go away because he has to provide L.
Mm-hmm.
pass turn.
Untap all. Draw a main card, draw a main card. Oh, well. Surprise, surprise. Deploy revealed, deploy revealed, deploy revealed. I'm not making any deployments this turn. Tap, 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 tap. They come out to play. I'll put that on the table. I'll put that on the table. I will group these into nice little swarms because I can. And
because they look nice.
I know, but I'm going to pass turn. I'm passing turn now.
Pass turn?
Yeah.
I'm done.
I know.
Sustained pressure does the job. Oh, that's... Talk about swarm deck. That's beyond wonderful.
It's just... Yeah. And to be honest, the card that I misread is actually Command Reserves. And I could have actually played something else, but it provides L without having any other requirements. So it's basically that more than anything else. It could be replaced. But yes, it was nice to give you some sustained pressure back. Oh, and do you know what my next two draws were?
Oh, tell you, another sustained pressure?
And another sustained pressure. You'd have taken 8.
6 of them in the deck?
6 in the deck, of course.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a beautiful deck. I'm absolutely copying this. Oh man, I've wanted to make one of these, and I just haven't taken the time to do it. But it's a beautiful little thing.
That was the other Wolf's Dragoons deck that I didn't like, but thought it was a bucket of fun. And as we were just playing for extras, I just pinged that out there.
What was the other one besides the Stinger?
What, the free deploy one?
I'll tell you, here's...
Where are we?
I got the Wasp.
Yeah, they're in there.
Yeah, the Wasp and the Stinger. So yeah, you can play either one. They're both fun. And if you like, you can have a whole nother set of them.
Wasp, Stinger, you could put the battle armor in there. Hawkmoth, Mercury, Locust, LRM carrier are the ones that are available in the inner sphere. And then if we go with Wolves, you get your Ice Storm, which actually that's Wolf. That's
not the
no.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I'm looking
at talking about the Wolf's Dragoon Wasp. There's a inner sphere generic Wasp. That was the other one. That and that little Stinger.
Yeah.
They're the little guys.
Flea, Hornet, Wasp.
But it's more fun to play the Wolf Dragoon Wasp if you're going to play Wolf Dragoon.
Yeah, it's straight 2, isn't it? Yeah. So, yeah, that was crazy. Absolutely crazy. The dump your hand.
Yeah.
And to be honest, you should probably take the Command Reserves out and look for a resource card that you can tap for a draw, like a hydro power plant or something or other.
Yes, but the hydro power plant doesn't give you L.
No, it doesn't. But then, I mean, my resource deck in this is very, very simple. It's 8 tactics, 10 logistics, 6 command reserves. And there's no reason for command reserves to be in there. If I look for a resource...
But you can get an additional deployment or draw a card. Those do not want it.
Yeah, hold on a minute. So what could you run? And where's the asset? It's got L in it. So if you want L, Command Reserves is the only generic non-clan asset that I can see. Oh no, sorry, that's not true. You could run back channels, but there's no benefit of it. Quick refueling station only works for aerofighters. General Staff Liaison provides L and T. Well, I've got 10 L and 8 T. Command Reserves is potentially useful. Manufacturing team and supply line connections. supply 9 collections requires P and doesn't work otherwise. So
yeah, it's not good.
It's not going to work. So if you're going to go with that, do you want something that gives you another deployment? Where are we?
Which command reserves does?
It doesn't. You have to read
reserves. It says tap it to gain an additional deployment or draw a card.
Use this ability immediately after activating a site without a resource keyword. So you have to.
That would be your sustained pressure.
Sustained pressure is not a site. It only has command against it.
How is it not a site? It's a command card.
Yes. And again, it's probably the wording. It should be activating a command card without a resource keyword. Is probably what it should be, I think. You're right, and the sustained pressure should be the one to work on it. Maybe I'm rereading it. Maybe I was thinking about it one way before and not the other. And maybe no. It should be.
Well, the thing about the site keyword is that it's a command, any command card that you have out there.
Yes.
Or your stockpile. That's it.
Yes.
Those are the only sites that exist.
Yes, but this is why. Okay, so this is why I think it's wrong. Activating a site without a key, without a resource keyword. Well, they don't actually have keywords to say sites. They should be command cards, basically, because you can't activate a site, so to speak, because your stockpile is arguably a site. I'm gonna have to read this again. I'm going to have to go and read what it means by that. But you're right, sustained pressure should be the thing that triggers it. But I'm not sure if it's the best thing or whether there's something else in there that would help. But hey, yeah. I'll have to read on it, and there's too many other things going on at the moment that I'm not going to read it now or even think about it. Yeah.
No problem. Well, this has been fun.
Okay.
Thank you for some good games here, and I'll be looking forward to watching the video on this one to see if you can actually hear my voice.
Oh, you can hear it. It'll be a lot better. I can tell that because I've got a little monitor on the screen that tells me what level of voices you're coming at. So next time.
Ooh, what's it gonna be next time?
Well, it's your choice, isn't it? Because you lost. I had my revenge with Word of Plague.
Oh, he loved it, kids. He loved it a lot.
Yeah. So, what am I playing?
Oh, you know what? Let's go with the big boys. Bring me Jade Falcon next time.
You want green budgie? Green budgie.
I do.
Okay.
A deep green budgie.
Deep green budgie. All right, so you heard it here, folks. Jade Falcon.
Heard it here first. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Okie dokie. Right, so